Minister Narendra Modi dedicates to the nation 35 PSA oxygen plants established under PM CARES Fund. Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman visits Assam, takes part in several key events. Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu calls upon scientists to come out with innovative research for conserving rich bioresources of Northeast. Prime Minister Narendra Modi completes 20 years in public office. BJP leaders laud the Prime Minister. And World Health Organization endorses world's first anti-malarial vaccine, touted as a breakthrough for science. A very good evening, viewers. Welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin from the studios of DDK Guwahati. This is Sukanya Bharadwaj. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi dedicated 35 pressure swing absorption oxygen plants established under PM CARES across 35 states and union territories in an event held at AIIMS Rishikesh, Uttarakhand today. Addressing the gathering, the Prime Minister expressed his gratitude to the people of the country as he entered the 21st year of this unbroken journey as head of the government. He said India faced the challenge of COVID-19 valiantly, and it is a matter of pride that 93 crore doses of corona vaccine have been administered so far. He added that the government aims to have at least one medical college in every district of the country. Referring to the connectivity in Uttarakhand, Prime Minister Modi said work on the all-weather road linking the Char Dhams was picking up fast. Union ministers, Governor, Chief Minister of Uttarakhand, state ministers and healthcare professionals were present on the occasion.
आने पर काम तो तेज हुआ ही, 1 लाख से अधिक ऑक्सीजन कंसंट्रेटर के लिए पैसा भी दिया गया.
Meanwhile, Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated 2 PSA oxygen plants in Silchar Medical College and Hospital, Assam, virtually from AIIMS in Uttarakhand. Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma was also present in the occasion virtually. Further, MP Rajdeep Roy, Silchar Medical College Principal Dr. Babul Kumar Bejbarua and DC Kirti Jali were present at the event organized at SMCH. It may be mentioned that each of the 2 oxygen plants constructed in SMCH under PM CARES initiative will generate 1,000 litre oxygen per minute.
প্রধানমন্ত্রী নরেন্দ্র মোদিজি ঋষিকেশ এইমস থেকে যেভাবে ভারতবর্ষের প্রত্যেকটি রাজ্যে পিএসএ অক্সিজেন
Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman is in Assam today to take part in various key events. She performed Bhumi Pujan of 120 megawatt Lower Kopili hydroelectric project at Dima Hasao district in presence of Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma. The Finance Minister assured that the centre and Assam government is committed to the development of Dima Hasao district. The main objective of the 2,200 crore rupees project is to generate 120 megawatt power for Assam, which will help in the all-round development of Dima Hasao and Karbi Anglong districts. It will also generate employment opportunities for the youth. Union Minister Nirmala Sitharaman also laid the foundation stone of a 2-lane highway at Haflong Tiniali, built at a cost of 250 crore rupees.
Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma, the both popular Chief Minister
বিত্তমন্ত্রী শ্রীমতী নির্মলা সীতাৰমণ ডাঙৰীয়ানীয়ে লোৱাৰ কপিলি হাইডল প্ৰজেক্টৰ ভূমি পূজন কৰিলে. এই প্ৰজেক্টটোত 2200 কোটি টকা খৰচ কৰা হ'ব.
Further, Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman also inspected the ongoing work of the Guwahati-North Guwahati Bridge project. Till now, 38% of the work for the bridge has been completed. Built with a cost of 2,608 crore 68 lakh rupees with the financial support of New Development Bank, this project will pave the way towards expansion of connectivity between Guwahati and North Guwahati. During the inspection, the Union Minister was accompanied by Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma and State Finance Minister Ajanta Neok. Later in the day, the Union Finance Minister announced approval of constructing 3-kilometer-long bridge on River Brahmaputra with the cost of 3,094 crore rupees. This will directly connect Guwahati with Hualkusi, Amingaon and Guwahati Airport. The Union Minister said this on the sidelines of the launch of Right to Public Services Portal program, where she launched the portal formally at Srimanta Shankardev Kalakshetra in Guwahati. The portal is facilitated by the World Bank financed Assam Citizen-Centric Service Delivery Project under Government of Assam. Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma in his address said such portal will help the citizens of the state to have hassle-free government services.
Pradhan Mantri Narendra Modi Dangoriyai koisil minimum government, maximum governance. In 2012, we have,
Particularly in the last 4 months, I think there's been a good push being given to various infrastructure-related activities. Infrastructure by itself is a very necessary activity. Only the government can push, whether the union government or the state government.
Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu has called upon scientists to come out with innovative research to protect and conserve the rich bioresources and livestock of the Northeast region. He said this during his visit to ICAR National Research Centre on Mithun in Dimapur, Nagaland today. Noting that Northeast India is an important biodiversity hotspot, Vice President Naidu said our scientific institutions should work for development of location-specific technologies which are sustainable, climate resilient and culturally in sync with the tribal cultures of the region. The Vice President also visited Central Instrumentation Facility Laboratory. Governor of Nagaland and Assam, Professor Jagdish Mukhi, Deputy Chief Minister Y. Patton, scientists and staff from these institutions were among those present on the occasion.
Center on Mithun, the only center in the entire world. So this is very important that way for the development of Mithun, which is endemic to the northeastern states of India. I'm happy to know that the Institute have been playing a key role for the past 3 decades.
Today, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has completed 20 years as the head of a public office since assuming office as a Chief Minister of Gujarat. Modi's 20-year-long journey of public service has been devoted to make India a prosperous and strong global leader. As the Chief Minister, he sculpted the Gujarat model for growth and then started a new era when he became Prime Minister in 2014. He brought the scheme for opening of bank accounts by implementing Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana, providing life, health and insurance cover and collateral-free loan for the poor. Under his regime, India is now world's top digital payment ecosystem and tech platforms like Jam Trinity, UPI and CoWIN are being acclaimed globally. Further, the Narendra Modi government has adopted zero tolerance towards terrorism. The Chief Electoral Officer of Assam, Nitin Khare, has issued guidelines for the Assam Assembly by-poll scheduled to be held on October 30th. Addressing a press conference at Assam Administrative Staff College, Nitin Khare briefed on the COVID-19 protocols to be strictly followed during the by-polls. He stated that political parties will be allowed to carry out election campaigns only from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Meanwhile, only 5 persons are allowed to go for house-to-house campaign. Also, holding roadshow or a motorcycle rally during the election campaign is strictly prohibited. He emphasized that COVID protocols must be followed by the election officer, voters and candidates. Further, the Election Commission will put all the possible efforts for the smooth conducting of the polls concerning public health. In a historic move, the World Health Organization has endorsed the first anti-malarial vaccine. WHO said it is recommending the widespread use of malaria vaccine among children in sub-Saharan Africa and in other regions with moderate to high P. falciparum malaria transmission. WHO Director General Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus said the long-awaited malaria vaccine for children is a breakthrough for science, child health and malaria control. He said using this vaccine on top of existing tools to prevent malaria could save tens of thousands of young lives each year. Now, COVID update from across the nation. India has administered over 92 crore 63 lakh doses of COVID vaccine so far under the nationwide vaccination drive. The Union Health Ministry said over 43 lakh 9,000 vaccine doses were administered in the last 24 hours. The ministry said 24,602 COVID patients recovered during the last 24 hours. Till now, 3 crore 32 lakh and 258 people have recovered from COVID-19. The country reported 20,431 new cases in the last 24 hours. Currently, India's active case load is around 2,44,198. The ministry said the testing capacity across the country continues to be expanded and more than 57 crore 86 lakh COVID-19 tests have been conducted so far. In terms of the COVID scenario in the northeast, Arunachal Pradesh has reported a caseload of 425 active cases, followed by 54,108 cured cases. The tally for the dead is 279. Reporting 2,898 active cases, Assam has a caseload of 5,93,775 discharged cases, even as the dead account for 5,903. Saddled with 1,777 active cases, Manipur has 1,17,810 released cases, even as the death toll is 1,875. With 1,310 active cases, Meghalaya has a caseload of 79,346 cured cases. The dead account for 1,412. Mizoram has 16,075 active cases, followed by 86,213 discharged cases, while the death toll is 341. Projecting 311 active cases, Nagaland has 30,395 released cases, even as tally for the dead is 667. Sikkim has 383 active cases, followed by 30,814 cured cases, while the dead number is 388. In Tripura, active cases number 147, followed by 83,249 discharged cases, even as the death toll is 850. In IPL cricket, chasing a target of 135 runs, Punjab Kings won the match by 6 wickets against Chennai Super Kings at Dubai International Stadium. Earlier, Punjab Kings won the toss and chose to field. Chennai Super Kings scored 134 runs for the loss of 6 wickets. In another match, Kolkata Knight Riders will face Rajasthan Royals in Sharjah Cricket Stadium in a short while from now. Meanwhile, in yesterday's match, Sunrisers Hyderabad won a thriller against Royal Challengers Bangalore by 4 runs in Abu Dhabi. To end the news, the main points once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi dedicates to the nation 35 PSA oxygen plants established under PM CARES Fund. Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman visits Assam, takes part in several key events. Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu calls upon scientists to come up with innovative research for conserving rich bioresources of Northeast. Prime Minister Narendra Modi completes 20 years in public office. BJP leaders laud the Prime Minister. And World Health Organization endorses world's first anti-malarial vaccine, touted as a breakthrough for science. That brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.